Hey there, welcome to today's episode of No, the show where we dive deep into the fascinating world around us and uncover the hidden truths that shape our everyday lives. Today we're talking about something that surrounds us at all times, but we hardly ever think about color. Yes, you heard that right, colors. They're everywhere, influencing how we feel, how we think, and even how we act. Have you ever felt more energized in a red room, or calmer in a blue one? Or maybe you found yourself drawn to a specific color without even realizing why. Well, my friends, this is the power of color psychology, and today we're going to decode it all. Let's get started. Buckle up, because we're about to explore the fascinating and sometimes surprising ways that colors shape our emotions, actions, and even decisions. So let's talk science first. Ready? Let's dive in. Colors, believe it or not, aren't inherent to objects themselves. They are the result of how light interacts with the surfaces around us, and when our eyes pick up that light, our brains work overtime to make sense of it. The result? A whole rainbow of colors that don't just look pretty, they actually trigger reactions in our brains, sparking feelings and influencing our mood. Think of it this way. Each color has its own wavelength, and your brain reacts to those wavelengths differently. For instance, red tends to get the blood pumping, while blue can calm the nerves. It's pretty wild, right? Let's kick things off with the color red, the color that's impossible to ignore. It grabs your attention faster than anything else. Think about fire trucks, stop signs, and even that red sales sign that makes you run to the store. What's going on here? Red is all about passion, energy, and urgency. It's the color of love and, well, sometimes anger too. Studies show that red can actually increase your heart rate and blood pressure, which is why it's such a powerful tool when you need to create excitement or a sense of urgency. Ever wonder why so many fast food chains use red in their branding? It's because it stimulates appetite and creates a sense of speed and excitement. But beware, too much red, and it can make you feel anxious or overwhelmed. So next time you're in a red room or wearing a red shirt, think about what's happening in your body. That boost in energy, totally thanks to red. Now let's cool things down a bit and talk about blue. Blue is the color of the sky, the ocean, and, well, relaxation. If red stirs things up, blue settles them down. Blue is linked to calm, trust, and serenity. Think about how the sight of a clear blue sky or the sound of ocean waves instantly makes you feel relaxed. That's no coincidence. Blue has been shown to lower blood pressure and slow your heart rate, which is why it's often used in spaces where you want to unwind, like bedrooms or spas. Ever notice how blue is the go-to color for corporate logos or even hospital scrubs? That's because blue exudes trust and professionalism, making people feel safe and reliable. But of course, don't overdo it. Too much blue and you might start to feel a little cold or distant. Blue's definitely the color to turn to when you need to chill out. Just don't let it make you feel too detached, okay? Next up, yellow, bright, sunny, and full of life. Yellow is the color of happiness and optimism. It's like a burst of sunshine for your brain. Yellow encourages mental stimulation, sparking creativity and happiness. Think of how bright yellow flowers make you smile, or how the sight of a golden sunrise lifts your spirits. But here's the catch. Yellow can be overwhelming if you use too much of it. That's why restaurants often use yellow to stimulate your appetite. It's inviting, fun, and energizing. But be careful, it's easy to go overboard with yellow, and if you do, it could start to feel a bit anxious. It's all about balance. So if you want to feel more creative or spread a little joy, yellow's your color. Just don't let it take over your space unless you're throwing a party. Let's head into nature for a moment and talk about green. Green is all about balance. It's the color of grass, trees, and everything that grows. If red gives you a burst of energy and blue calms you down, green brings you right to the center. Green has been shown to reduce stress and create a sense of harmony. It's soothing, peaceful, and restorative. If you're feeling burned out or overwhelmed, green is the perfect color to reconnect with nature and ground yourself. That's why green is so popular in spaces where relaxation is key. Like living rooms, bedrooms, and even healthcare environments, it encourages health and well-being. So if you want to feel more at peace or boost your overall well-being, green's your go-to color. All right, let's turn the spotlight on black, the color of elegance, sophistication, and mystery. Black is timeless and bold. Black is the color of authority, power, and sometimes even sadness. It's the go-to color for formal events, but it's also the color of mystery. Think about how an all-black outfit makes you look polished, chic, and in control. Luxury brands often use black to convey exclusivity and class. But black isn't all about power, it can also be a little heavy. If overused, black can make spaces feel too stark or isolated. Use black wisely. It's powerful, but it can be overwhelming if you let it take over. Let's finish things up with orange. Cheerful, enthusiastic, and full of life. Orange is a color that radiates energy. It's not as intense as red, but it still encourages action, fun, and excitement. It's the color of adventure, creativity, and social interaction. You'll see orange used in branding for everything from sports teams to theme parks because it's all about fun and excitement. So, if you want to feel more adventurous or have a little fun, orange is the color to bring out that energy. Now you've learned how colors don't just make the world more beautiful, they shape how we feel and act every single day. From the passion of red to the serenity of blue, colors have a deep psychological impact on our minds. Whether you want to feel calm, energized, or inspired, all you need to do is harness the power of color. So, next time you're picking out an outfit, decorating a room, or even just choosing a website to visit, think about the colors around you. They're not just there to look good. They're shaping your experience in ways you might not even realize. Until next time, remember, the world is full of color, and it's more powerful than you think. Thanks for tuning in to Know. No more. Be more.